Story time with Miss Wendy. Story time with Miss Wendy. Story time with Miss Wendy. Story time with Miss Wendy.
Hello, happy Bambi villagers. Welcome to Story Time with Miss Wendy. I'm so glad to see you. I know it's been a while, but I'm back to say hello. And I want to read a special book called First Day Jitters. First Day Jitters. Do you know what jitters are? Well, jitters are when you get a little bit nervous and you get jittery when you're trying something new. Most of us are enjoying our school break, but soon we're gonna go to kindergarten, daycare, the babysitter, first grade, second grade, third grade, and it's gonna be a whole new experience. So I wanted to read this special book with you to encourage you to try new things. Are you ready to read with me? This book is called First Day Jitters by Julie Daneberg, illustrated by Judy Love. So an author is the person who writes the book. They put all the words in the book. And the illustrator is the one that draws all the pictures. And sometimes the person who designs the book is the author and the illustrator. So one person writes the book, one person draws pictures to the book, and then they print the book for you and me. Let's get started. First Day Jitters. First Day Jitters. Sarah, dear, time to get out of bed, Mr. Hartwell said, poking his head through the bedroom doorway. You don't want to miss the first day of your new school, do you? I'm not going, said Sarah, and pulled the covers over her head. Of course you're going, honey, said Mr. Hartwell as he walked over to the window and snapped up the shade. No, I'm not. I don't want to start over again. I hate my new school, Sarah said. She tunneled down to the end of the bed. How can you hate your new school, sweetheart? Mr. Hartwell chuckled. You've never been there before. Don't worry. You liked your other school. You'll like this one. Besides, just think of all the new friends you'll make. That's just it. I don't know anybody, and it will be hard, and I just hate it. That's all. What will everyone think if you're not there? What will everyone think if you aren't there? We told them you were coming. They will think that I am lucky and they will wish that they were at home in bed like me. Mr. Hartwell sighed. Sarah Jane Hartwell, I'm not playing this silly game 1 second longer. I'll see you downstairs in 5 minutes. Sarah tumbled out of bed. She stumbled into the bathroom and she fumbled into her clothes. My head hurts, she moaned, and she trudged into the kitchen. Mr. Hartwell handed Sarah a piece of toast and her lunchbox. They drove down the street. She couldn't breathe. And then they were there. I feel sick, said Sarah weakly. Nonsense, Mr. Hartwell said. You'll love your new school once you get started. Oh, look, there's your new principal, Miss Burton. Sarah slumped down in her seat. Oh, Sarah, Miss Burton grushed, peeking in the car. There you are. Come on. I'll show you where to go. She had led Sarah into the building and walked quickly through the crowded hallways. Don't worry, everyone is nervous the first day, she said over her shoulder as Sarah rushed to keep up. When they got to the classroom, most of the children were already in their seats. The class looked up at Miss Burton, who cleared her throat. Class, attention please, said Miss Burton. When the class was quiet, she led Sarah to the front of the classroom and said, Class, I would like you to meet your new teacher, Miss Sarah Jane Hartwell. Look at that. When I first read this book, I thought Sarah was a student, but Sarah is actually a teacher. So what does that tell us? It tells us sometimes grown-ups get jitters too, and it's okay to try new things. So enjoy your summer and get ready for an amazing daycare, grandma's house, Sunday school, Christian school, first grade, kindergarten, and more. Thank you for tuning in to Storytime with Miss Wendy. See you soon. Bye!
Storytime with Miss Wendy. Storytime with Miss Wendy. Storytime with Miss Wendy. Storytime with Miss Wendy.